What's up everyone, my name is Cam. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in to Carolina Fragrance Reviews. So today I am covering, oh man, such an amazing and underrated niche fragrance house, Uniquée Luxery. Without any further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so for those of you who have not heard of Uniquée Luxery, it is a very nice high-end niche fragrance house that is out of Turkey and is not available in the gray market. You can't buy it at discounters, you can't find it at Fragrance X, Fragrance Net, none of those places. You can actually find it at Beverly Hills Perfumery. So for those of you who know about what's fixing to happen with Beverly Hills Perfumery, or is actually, as of today, the official launch came for Beverly Hills exclusive, which comes from Uniquée Luxery. Now, Uniquée Luxery has some really good fragrances. I've had the opportunity to smell a few. I have not smelled the Beverly Hills Perfumery one yet, but you can count on a review of that coming out very, very soon. So I have 3 fragrances for you today, and all 3 of them are bangers, heavy hitting fragrances. 2 of them are going to be perfect for spring and summer. Let me just go ahead and talk about these. One of them I spoke about a little while back in some sort of lineup, but now's the time to really hear about them. Okay, so for those of you who have been following this channel for a while, y'all know how I love my Nasomatto Beronda, right? Yes. What if I told you that there was a version of that that was just like pumped up on steroids, man? There is that fragrance. It is Uniquée Luxery's Kutai. Very nice presentation. The lid fits on very snug, so you've got to kind of, get into it a little bit. And then you've got a very nice, luxurious card that is, probably worth like $5 or $6 if you've ever shopped for a nice Christmas or birthday card for anyone that gives a little bit of information about the fragrance, notes, etc. And then the fragrance sits in there real nice like that. Now, all of the presentations look very similar. Now, they do have a different style bottle that has just recently came out. This is the old style bottle, but the new Beverly Hills Perfumery will be in the new bottle, so when you see those posted on Instagram and Facebook, YouTube, so on and so forth, you'll see that they look a little bit different than this. The cap is primarily the difference, but oh boy, you want to talk about something that is beastly. I thought that Beronda was like beast mode. It is. So let's just say, imagine spraying a fragrance on, taking a shower, going and getting a good solid at least 6 or 7 hours of sleep. I never get more than that. But yeah, I hope some of you at least get 8 hours, because they say that that's like optimal to live a healthier life. But anyway, imagine waking up and still smelling that fragrance very strong after you've had a shower, after you've slept, after maybe you had fun before you went to sleep with your girlfriend, your spouse, or whatever. That's where we're at on this fragrance. It is freaking nuclear. So you're gonna have a real nice citrus combo on the top of bergamot and lemon, which you're gonna get a little bit more of that lemon, a little bit of tartness, just a little bit of sparkliness, just right there on that initial spray. And as this thing starts drying down, you're gonna pick up whiskey and caramel. And it almost has like a salty caramel vibe with that whiskey barrel. You've got a little bit of oud in here, agarwood. This is one heck of a stunner. Oh my gosh, if you love boozy fragrances, you absolutely have to check out Kutai. Now, as I said, this is the older bottle. It doesn't quite look like the newer ones, but let me just show you how nice these bottles are. You feel the quality in the box, in the card, in the bottle, in the atomizer. Great distribution. Look at that. I hate to waste those, but oh my God. Yeah, for those of you who love boozy fragrances, this is absolutely one of the longest lasting and best boozy fragrances. Now, I wouldn't advise wearing this like if it's your first meet and greet with your girlfriend's parents. Don't. They're not gonna let you leave with their daughter because it's gonna smell like you've drank a fifth of whiskey before you went to go pick her up. So yeah, I'd highly advise against that. Now, I have seen just a little bit of hype here and there about this fragrance. Well, not even so much as hype. I've seen people commenting about this fragrance. Mark my words. Mark my words. Those of you who bought Berionda based off of my reviews, this is up next. Kutai is going to replace that. I can't say it's going to replace it, but the hype is coming. Mark my words, it's coming. If it hasn't started, it's going to start right now. Get it, check it out. Go to Beverly Hills Perfumery and ask for a sample of this. You can buy samples of anything they have at the store. This is one you got to check out. And real quick, for those of you who have not bought anything from Beverly Hills Perfumery, anytime you buy a bottle, you get 4 free samples of your choosing. So I'm sure there's plenty of you who have heard about Beverly Hills Perfumery, whether you've been to their website or not, whether you've actually went to their brick and mortar store in Beverly Hills or not, you should check it out. They really have like laser focus on sexy, unique luxury brands. They offer brands that you won't find elsewhere. They offer very unique brands. They offer houses that you will not find in the gray market whatsoever. So whenever you do make an order, make sure that you go down in the comment box and let them know which 4 fragrances you would like to try. And of course, that's when you buy a fragrance, you get 4 fragrances of your choice in sample. And of course, you can buy samples of anything else that you want in a store, but a very, very cool store with a lot of unique brands that you won't find anywhere else. They even have like discontinued designer fragrances that are like hella hard to find. Just a really cool store. Go talk to Alan. He will hook you up, and I'm so looking forward to this release with Alan, Beverly Hills Perfumery, and Uniquée Luxery from Turkey. So for those of you who may or may not know, I actually worked as a chef at a Mediterranean restaurant that was based out of the type of food that you would find in Turkey, whether it was in Istanbul or various other places close to the coastline, primarily in between Greece and Turkey. So of course we had gyros or gyros or however you'd like to pronounce it. And of course we'd have falafel, daily soup, but my hummus is what had everybody just losing their minds. And one of the most beautiful cities known in Turkey is Izmir. And that is the fragrance that I'm talking about. It is going to be something that you really need to try out for spring and summer. It's fresh, it's bright, it's effervescent, it's beautiful, it's got some depth. You will go nose blind to it. At least I have, because I'll be like, dang, I need to spray this some more. No, don't do it, because people will smell you. I mean, I don't think that you could overspray this fragrance, but then again, these are not exactly inexpensive, so don't go ham on the trigger unless you just got deep freaking pockets. So the presentation for this one comes in the big black box. This is just, again, super high quality. Everything that you're gonna get from Uniquée is just high quality. And if you make a post, they respond. You know how, I don't know, say you know how, I'm being very presumptuous. There's been times where I've tried to tag brands and let them know that I'm doing reviews on their fragrances. They act like they could give 2 squirts of, you know what I'm saying? But Uniquée does care. Anytime that I've posted anything about their fragrances, they're right on top of it. And that's one thing that you'll get from these smaller independent indie brands that have that high quality. You get that personal touch, and you see that with this box, you see that with this bottle. Just luxury, high end, and oh boy, wait till you hear the notes in this fragrance. Okay, so you've got bergamot, lemon, mandarin, pineapple, rose, iris, clove. Clove is a note in here that I do not smell. I really don't. I've mentioned clove before, you know, like Tobacco Vanille, the Moschino, Toy Boy. There's a few of these fragrances that have a definitive clove note. This one does not, to my nose. Then in the base, you've got a nice solid foundation with tonka bean, vanilla, patchouli, sandalwood, and oak moss. Yes, good fragrance. Very fresh, very invigorating, mass appealing, can't go wrong. Nobody would dislike this fragrance unless I don't know. I can't even think of a reason why you would dislike this fragrance. It is a stunner. It's a must-have for spring and summer. And one of these fragrances that you don't want to, just spray all the time. But if you have a girlfriend or a wife or whatever that likes smelling a fresh but luxurious, high-quality fragrance on you on date night, this would be that fragrance. As a matter of fact, I know you guys have seen how much Kayla likes the fresh fragrances. She hasn't smelled that yet. I'm gonna get that on and see what she says about that. That way you can actually see what kind of reaction. Maybe I just would do like a little sneak peek or something, do it with my cell phone. We'll check that out, see how that works out. Okay, so this next one is going to be perfect for spring and summer as well. It's got a ton of depth, but a ton of freshness as well. This one is called Octanese. This fragrance blew me away the very first time I've tried it. I've actually featured this in a review a while back. I'll find out which video it was and I'll put the link for it right here. But I've talked about this fragrance in the past and I know a lot of you are really sleeping on this, but it is a fresh, aquatic, citrus, and leather fragrance. And that leather really is a prominent note, but it's not too much because there's so much freshness surrounding it, makes it completely wearable for spring and summer. Now, I do use that a little bit loosely because once we get into this 100, 105, high humidity, North Carolina, just funk, we'll see. I have worn it in at least like 90, 95. Let's just say like evening scent at the beach with moderate humidity, and then we'll go from there. So some of that freshness is gonna come from mandarin, lemon, and you're gonna get a little bit of tartness from that lemon and some grapefruit right in the opening. So then you're gonna get a little bit of florals and some spice. You got some lavender and thyme. Then you're gonna get some apple and pineapple mixed with some white florals, which are, yeah, I know what you're thinking, apple, pineapple, yeah, no. Don't even say the words, don't say the words. And then there's patchouli. I said, don't say the words. Then you got some cedarwood, sandalwood, leather, musk. It's just sexy. Straight up sexy. And no, it does not smell anything like Creed Aventus. No, it doesn't. So what if it has pineapple, apple, and patchouli? Who gives a rip? It doesn't smell like Aventus. And the leather note in this does not smell like Tuscan leather. So this is not gonna be your morning chest type fragrance where you've got like the, the bergamot and the Tuscan leather that kind of gives the Aventus and Tuscan leather vibe. This is in its own lane, 100%. Yes, on the Kutai, I did compare it to Berionda, just doing mad steroids like Arnold Schwarzenegger times Triple H times whatever times like 5 AA meetings a night and just shut up with whiskey madness. But this is a freshie with balls, with leather, with testosterone. It is freaking dope. You need to check it out. You need to check all these out, and I cannot wait to give you my thoughts on the new Beverly Hills exclusive. So that's gonna wrap it up for my 3 massively slept on fragrances from Uniquée. I'm serious. This is a dope fragrance house that you've got to check out. So if you have tried anything from Uniquée, let me know down in the comments. What am I missing? What do I need to try? These are the 3 fragrances that I adore. I have tried 2 others. So just let me know what I need to try. If not, you need to try them. Go over to Beverly Hills Perfumery, check them out, talk to Alan, tell him I sent you. Till next time, I'll see you on Carolina Fragrance Reviews.